Hi guys, my name is Krista Coupons. In this video, we're gonna do something a little bit different today, obviously. So I want to know your thoughts. Sorry, I hope I didn't freeze it. Hey, I want to know your thoughts on this topic, and I'll tell you why. I'm shaking the phone. Yay, I'm early. I want to tell you why this topic come up, and I want to tell you my thoughts on this topic, and I would also like for you guys to tell me what you think on this topic. But it is obviously somewhat a controversial topic, especially in couponing, and so obviously we want to keep it nice and be nice to each other. I don't ever want you guys to be not nice to each other. That's obviously not my goal here at all. I am very much a person who respects what other people think. I do and have always had very strong opinions my entire life. They've usually got me in trouble, but whatever. Anyway, so let me tell you why this topic come up. So I was scrolling through our penny shopping Facebook group, and there was a comment that said, if you clear the shelf, you are greedy. Save some for everyone else. My initial thought was to block this person immediately. As obviously their views do not reflect probably what everybody else feels in the group. But I checked the post and made sure that nobody was like being mean to each other, and they weren't. So I left it up, and then I thought, I wonder if everyone else does feel that way as well. So I almost just went live in the Facebook group, but I thought I would ask you guys, okay? So first, let's talk about this in couponing, right? And I'm going to give you my opinion. Obviously, my opinion is not a fact. What I say is not truth. It's just my opinion. I'm not the boss, unfortunately. But as a couponer and clearing the shelf, I think that it depends. It depends on how many things you're clearing. If there are 25 gain fireworks on the shelf and you take them all, you might be a little greedy, right? If there's 4 items left on the shelf and you take them all, does that make you greedy? Do the people who are against shelf clearing altogether, would they take all 4, or would they not take all 4 just in thoughts, of someone else? I don't know. What if there's 4? Can you take them all? What do you guys think if there's only 4 and you're couponing? Can you take all 4, or are you greedy if you take all 4? The early bird gets the worm, someone said. I also believe that even if there is 25, I kind of think, obviously if you get there at, the first part of the sale and you've done your homework enough to know first that that item was going to be really cheap or free before everyone else, and you get there and there's 25 and you want to take all 25, I don't know that that's such a bad thing either. Like, I say greedy, but I don't know that it really is. I don't know. Take all 4, someone says. First come, first serve. Take them all. If you can clear a shelf and do it because you need the item. So I think this comment is saying, she said, I'm one of the older girls in the group. I'm 61. If you clear a shelf and do it because you need the item, with her being for personal use. So I think she's saying, like, if you actually need it, that's one thing. If you're keeping it, but it's another thing if you're donating it or reselling it. Yeah, I can see that as well. But on the other hand, people who resell items, that's how they make their living. I think the problem lies a lot too in that, just that we are so quick to judge other people, right? And we don't know obviously everybody's situation, and maybe they're doing it so they can resell it and feed their kids. Like, who really knows, you know? I'm 64. I get paid and I'd take them all. As far as penny shopping goes, I want to give my thoughts on that because this comment was in the penny shopping group. And I'm here to tell you, as someone who penny shopped for years, okay? For years. And I tell you guys, I used to penny shop literally every single day. Jason used to get so mad at me when my transmission went out in my car. He said it was because I penny shopped every day. And I drove out, I would drive out of state, I would drive wherever, every single day. I penny shopped. If you are a penny shopper and you go into the store, I don't give a damn if there are 250 of the same items. You should take them all, period. Because if you don't, what's going to happen? Let's say you walk in and there are 200, right? And you only take 20 and you leave the rest on the shelf. Well, what's going to happen to the rest of the items? Let's think about this for a minute. Most Dollar General employees, not all, but most, are not a fan of us buying penny items. So most likely, if they notice these items are still on the floor, they're going to take them all and either throw them in the dumpster, which is probably where they're going to go, or potentially send them back to the Dollar General corporate office. Some of them say that they do, but I don't think that's the case. I think that they all throw them in the dumpster, really. From the ones I have in my area, So anyway, if they're going to take them off the shelf and throw them in the dumpster, why the hell would you leave more on the shelf thinking about the next person? Like, as a penny shopper, you just can't. You're better off getting all of them if you want all of them. Not everybody's going to want 250 of the same item, right? But if you want all of them, you should take them all and then donate them, give them away, whatever you want to do, resell them, obviously, whatever. So penny shopping is definitely different than couponing, right? I think we all agree. Because I think any penny shopper, I don't know any penny shopper that would be like, you should leave them on the shelf if there's a lot and think about the next person. I don't see it. At the very least, you could donate whatever it was, right? I just was curious if you guys... So it's funny because I read this comment and I told you my initial thoughts. I was like, we need to just get this girl out of our group. Like, she's not on the same page as us. And I hate to like kind of call her out like this, but I'm not saying her name or anything. I think it is a hot topic in especially couponing. I was a little, and maybe she meant couponers and she just happened to leave that comment in the penny shopping group. You know what I mean? Maybe she didn't mean to leave it in the penny shopping group because the names for the couponing group and penny shopping group are kind of similar. But I've never met a penny shopper who said it would be okay to leave penny items on the shelf. You're leaving them there for the employees to throw them away is all you're doing. But couponers, penny shopping is different for sure. Yeah, okay. I'm glad we all agree on that because this was in the penny shopping group and I was like, what? So I told Jason, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl in my penny shopping group, left a comment. And Jason is not really a fan of couponing. He doesn't get it. it's too much like learning. He's just not into shopping at whatsoever. But he does like to penny shop. And he was like, are you kidding me? He was like, his thoughts on it. And I'm just telling you his thoughts because he's not a couponer. So obviously an outside person. But he was like, if you kind of the early bird gets the worm, you know, kind of thing. You should take them all. And I guess, I don't know. Anyway, let's read what some people think. Then the dumpster divers will rack up for sure. For sure. In Alabama, I can't find a lot of these penny items. Yeah, it definitely depends on the area that you live in and how, you know, experienced you are, how much you do your homework and save pictures of penny items, and if you know what you're looking for. And there's so many factors that kind of depend on penny shopping. A lot of it is where you live, right? For sure. I understand that now if they will throw them away anyway. Yes, most likely they're going in the dumpster. For sure. Like, I'm not just guessing that they go in the dumpster. I've verified that. I'm not taking 250 of anything. I don't have the room for that much of anything, for sure. Hi, Krista. Question. I was just at Dollar General and the lady told me I could only do one transaction with my account even though I was using different coupons. Said it was the new policy. Is it true? You can. Okay, so technically you cannot use multiple accounts. So if you go in and you're trying to do, you know, even just 2 or 3 separate transactions, and you have multiple 3. Let's say you want to do 3 transactions and you're trying to use 3 Dollar General accounts. Technically, that's not allowed. You are only supposed to have 1 account. So as long as you're using the same account, though, you said it was different coupons, so it sounds to me like you were using the same account. That is not a new rule. I would call the corporate office if they said that to me. All Dollar Generals have penny items. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the video and let's see what some people said. Mashlin J said, if it's a penny item, clear the shelf or the workers will do it for you. If you are a couponer and know you are getting loads of things, then you should pre-order to avoid shelf clearing. I think that is a really good tip for sure. Penny shopping, absolutely. Clear the store. Agreed. Hal says, I try not to take more than 10 items. I think that's a good, like, rule to give yourself. I think that's fair, for sure. When couponing, be respectful of others, and some might only be able to afford 1 or 2 of an item. And if you clear the shelf, then there's nothing for anyone else. I agree with that, too. Sandra says, if you snooze, you lose. Kelsey says, hey, I found a penny item tonight. I was so surprised because this week was inventory and they had 4 managers cleaning the shelves a few days ago. If you guys have been on my channel for a long time, one day I was in the store and I was shopping a clearance sale, actually. It was exactly a year ago, I think, to be exact, because it was the garden clearance, I remember. But anyway, they were doing a reset in the store and they had thrown Purple Dot. Remember I told you same things happen every year. Purple Dot just pennied. This was exactly a year ago. We were having a clearance sale. See? Anyway, there were Purple Dot items just laying in the middle of the floor. Literally, a big pillow purple dot just laying in the floor. I was like, oh, well, thank you very much. And they were still standing there cleaning the shelves, but technically it was on the sales floor, so that means I can buy it, right? So if that happens to you guys, put it in your buggy for sure. I've been trying to say cart because you guys make fun of me that I say buggy, but I thought everyone called a buggy. I mean, I know that it's called a cart. Some people call it a cart, but anyway, my Dollar General has a sign. We don't take photocopied coupons. Does that mean printed? I have been turned down. Send an email to corporate. What should I do? Let me tell you why that sign is there, okay? Or most likely, let me tell you why it's there. This is really driving me crazy. So a while back, we got that P&G deal at Dollar General. When you spend $15, you get a $5 coupon on the bottom of your receipt, right? So what was happening is the $5 coupon that you got on the bottom of your receipt was working one time per register. So everybody just started sharing that coupon in Facebook groups, sharing like screenshots and pictures from your phone. So if, let's say, Mashelin J gave me a picture of one of those coupons and she lives in a different area than I do, I could take that picture and go to my store and they scan it and I'd get $5 off my transaction. Okay, so I am not a big coupon misuser. Honestly, I will kind of, if it attaches and it's digital, I'll do it. But paper coupons and stuff like that, I try not to misuse those, right? I feel like if you send me a picture of a $5 off coupon and I have them scan it from my phone, I feel like that's very fraudulent. I don't promote that, and I'm definitely not okay with that, right? For me personally, just my own self. So anyway, I'm just saying that because I'm just mentioning that to you. Anyway, so Dollar General kind of found out that we were all cheating the system, and they put signs up in most of their stores saying that they will not accept photocopied coupons, or which is basically if you printed out coupons from coupons.com and you copied them in your printer, that is a photocopy. And they, on these signs, it said that they wouldn't take coupons from your phone or photocopied coupons or something like that. And so that's where that comes from. But we all know that Dollar General is really bad at communication. So a lot of the store employees and store managers took that memo that Dollar General sent out and told the stores to hang up these signs. The stores took that the wrong way. And so a lot of them think that it means they don't take printable coupons now. A lot of them wouldn't scan our 3 off 15s from our phone. Like, it was just a big mess. So if that happens and they're not taking coupons from coupons.com because that's what they think the stupid sign means, then you need to call the corporate office for sure. So the corporate office then will clear that up for you. Aw, thanks. I think your name is Trisha. Trisha? It's a game of telephone to people who don't know about coupons. For sure. That's exactly what it is. You're right. That's a good analogy. Hey, Krista, sorry if I missed this question. Penny sales effective 8/14. Not before that. Is that correct? Okay, so I should have put this in a separate video, but I knew this was going to come up. And I wanted to talk about it if it didn't come up. So I'm glad you mentioned it, because I probably would have forgot. So, if you watched my video that I uploaded this morning, by the way, I stayed up till 5:30 this morning just to get that video up. Anyway, pat on the back for me. Gold star. Somebody mail me a gold star, please. Anyway, in that video, I said, if we get new penny items, that always happens on a Tuesday. And then I corrected myself and I said, or at least usually that's the case. We get them on Tuesday. So there are surprise penny items, and I don't know why it happens. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason that it happens. Like, it just happens sometimes. I don't know why. The items just penny early. And so in that list that we have for Tuesday, August 14th, the Dump Cakes Cookbook, the Peak PEAK synthetic motor oil 10W30, the what's the other one? The As Seen on TV secret hair extensions. All of those items pennied early, right? So not the entire list, but some of the list. It's really amazing for us when this happens, if you're paying attention, because that means that the Dollar General employees, unless they're in like Facebook groups and stuff, they don't know that these items pennied early. So it's really your best chance to go find these items. And so if you're interested, like, it's just random ass items, to be quite honest. It's funny because when I seen the Dump Cakes Cookbook had pennied early, the store that I was at last night had probably 10 of those, and I almost went to Dollar General just to go get them to make a video about it, because you guys like the penny shopping videos. It's really great for my pocket, to be quite honest about it. But then I decided, I don't think I want to drive. I don't think it's worth it to drive out just for a cookbook. 10 of the same cookbooks. I could craft with them, though. I want to make a shelf of books. Anyway, so I don't know why it happens. That list is effective August 14th, but there does seem to be a few items from that list. And there might be more of the items that pennied early. Oh, yeah, the STP 16-ounce something, whatever it is on that list. STP, like the car, it's some kind of automotive stuff. Yeah, so 4 items at least that we know of pennied early on that list. But not all of the items. People were saying that they tried some of the other items and they did not penny early. So if you are having a hard time finding penny items, when stuff surprise pennies, if you ever hear somebody say something is a surprise penny, that means generally, that the Dollar General employees are also not aware that that item is a penny. And so that is usually your best chance to go buy the item and find it and buy it for a penny. Who all is allowed to sell coupons in the group? Jesse Pelfrey and bqsavings.com. That's it. I'm new at this. How does a printable coupon look different than a copied one? That is a very good question. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've told this story before, but it's been a long time since I told it. You guys probably haven't heard it, like when I first started. I think I told this story. So when I first started using paper coupons, because I used digital coupons for like a year before I started using paper coupons, I printed coupons from coupons.com when I first got my printer. I remember this like it was yesterday. And I copied those coupons. Copied them. Because I was like, why will they only let me print 2? Losers. So I copied my coupons, and I remember driving to the store that day. And I remember thinking, like, and thank God I went through this thought process of, there must be a reason why they only let us print 2. Maybe there's a reason I had to copy these coupons, you know? So I went down this little rabbit hole, and I didn't use the coupons. So here's my thoughts on this, okay? I try my best to go through life not judging people. I've been in some really bad places in my life. I've had some really great times, been in some really good places, but I've also been in some really shitty places in my life too, believe you me. So I try not to judge people, because I think you just never know, like, what people's situation is and why they do, the things that they do. sometimes people are dishonest because they kind of have to be, right? And if you have to be dishonest to feed your kids, who am I to judge you, right? And so that's why I'm so, I guess, I let people post things in our Facebook group that are not maybe ethical, because, you know, I don't know, it might help somebody feed their kids. And that's just the way I look at it. So I definitely think that out of all the ways you can misuse coupons, the way I think you should not do it is to copy them. Because if you do a simple Google search, and we can all do that, do a simple Google search of people who have been arrested for copying coupons, okay? You'll find a ton of people who have actually been arrested and charged with a crime for copying coupons. For the most part, if you do a simple Google search, there is not as many people who have been arrested for using a, I don't know, $4 a leave coupon for 50 count a leave or larger in the dollar aisle. You know what I mean? If you use that coupon in the dollar aisle and it's supposed to be for 50 count or larger, there's not so many people who have been arrested for that type of thing. So if I could give you any type of advice, I guess what I'm trying to tell you without making it sound crazy, which I think I just made it sound crazy and complicated. Don't copy coupons. I'm not judging you. I'm not. You do whatever you want to do, obviously, but do not recommend copying coupons. How terrible would it be to be arrested? I just think of myself like getting arrested, being on the front page of the newspaper. Mom goes to prison for trying to save $2, you know? No, thank you. Yeah, Tanya, let us know who that is. We'll get rid of them immediately. And try to do that. If you could message even Susan really quickly, so she'll boot them out right now. Because if someone is selling coupons in the group, they might be frauding people. So it is fraud. You have to do it legit, for sure. So my theory on this is, if people think that they have to misuse coupons, then that's the only way they can get stuff for free. I've always felt like, not only for myself, but everybody else, if you are angry about that, then you should post legitimate deals in the Facebook group or wherever, so they can see that it is possible to coupon and get things free without committing fraud, right? And oddly enough, that is kind of what led me here to YouTube, is because I used to feel very strongly about it, and I was really upset with the people who misused coupons, because I really was angry at them because they caused a lot of rule changes for me. But as I said, I've always tried to be a person who didn't really judge other people, and that's so hard. I think as human beings, it's something that we just automatically do somewhat, is judge other people. And it's something that I have to literally try hard not to do. But being here on YouTube especially, and talking to so many of you, like literally, and reading your comments, and you guys emailing me, and hearing your stories. Some people misuse coupons because if they don't, their only other option is to go in the store and shoplift, or you know what. So some people are doing it because they want to, and they just want to get their stuff for free or get paid or whatever. And then some people do it because they have to. So I think we should, you know, help them by posting legitimate deals. I don't know. Give the video a thumbs up. You put at and then a space and then Elizabeth, but just like on other places, you can put an @ and tag someone in the chat. My Facebook group, our Facebook group is called Powered by Coupons. Just go to Facebook and search Powered by Coupons and you'll see it. The penny shopping group is called Powered by Pennies. What she said, I type slow. Yeah, I didn't know for the longest time that you could tag people either. Oh, good night, I didn't even see in the chat. I missed it somehow. Susan, are you not a moderator on my YouTube channel? Hey, Sister Kista. That's what my nephews call me, Kista. Somebody said our nephew told us we were going to jail for counterfeit money and it was coupons. That's funny. That's cute. No, I'm not Krista. I'll have to change that, Susan. Exactly. I left 2 cases of Libby's peas, trying not to be greedy, and believe the cashier pulled them as soon as I left. Lesson learned, for sure. I mean, you could have got them and just dropped them directly off at the food pantry or something. What is the difference between glitching and balancing? Okay, that's a good question. And I'm going to give you the answer as far as, like my answer, okay? Sometimes I think I say things a little cray-cray, but here's my answer to that question. When you participate in balanced couponing, okay, balanced couponing is just a nice way to say that coupon misuse, in my opinion. Balanced couponing, though, is not, I guess, the same. I don't know. Anyway, most balanced couponers, from what I understand, believe that it's okay to use the coupon on the wrong item as long as it doesn't exclude that exact item and as long as the coupon scans for that item. For example, if you have the Aleve, let's say this Aleve cost $8 at Dollar General, and the $8 Aleve is a 100 count. And let's say we get a $4 off Aleve coupon for any 50 count Aleve or larger. And people are using it on the dollar Aleve in the dollar aisle, right? And this still happens actually a lot. It's a legitimate thing that happens a lot at Dollar General, right? With the Aleve coupons. Excuse me. So as long as that Aleve coupon for the really expensive Aleve scans at the register, and as long as the coupon does not specifically say excludes Aleve 6 count, then that is balanced couponing, right? So you're not, as long as it doesn't specifically say it on the coupon and the coupon scans. Basically, if it scans, it works. A glitch is something that we don't always have a reason for the way it's happening. Like the Febreze deal that we had for the 2 off 10. So with Febreze, we have an instant savings. When you spend $12, you save $2 instantly. But when you bought those 4 Febreze products, it was glitching and we were getting $4 off instead of 2. That wasn't with the coupon. I don't think that there are a lot of glitches with coupons, right? Glitches are usually something that happens in the system that's wrong with the store system. You know, does that make sense? Did I say that okay? So a glitch is usually not involving any type of coupon to get that deal. See you later, Chrissy. Was she selling coupons, Susan? Did you screenshot who it was for me? By chance? You usually do. Damn, did y'all see that? Was that a fly? I'm gonna get it. I still didn't look up screens. I'm gonna do that when I get some money. I was wondering because Vanessa said she did the 5 off 20 paper and the 5 off 25 and it didn't work. I've seen totally mixed reviews about this in the couponing Facebook group. Some people said it did work. Some people said it didn't. You seem to have had to get your total up to at least $35 in order for it to work. Based on the comments that I read, even though the gain coupon was 5 off 20 and not our usual 5 off 30, I did read that everyone that said it worked got their subtotal up to at least $35. So glittering is when they say they have an $8 coupon and use it on a completely different item and it scans. Yes. Glittering is on the very bad scale of coupon fraud. Balanced couponing is kind of in the middle, right? Glittering is like knowingly misusing coupons. Like, yes, you're right. Glittering is like using a hair dye coupon for Dawn or something like that. Mashlyn J says, I also consider it a glitch when you want to buy one item and the digital coupon lets one for a different size come off as you cannot control which digitals attach to items. Yeah, I guess technically that would be maybe called a digital coupon glitch, yeah. I try to be very careful in the way that I word things. Like when I post videos and stuff, it's funny. I actually tested this out to see what would happen. If I put glitch in the title of a video, even if it's not like a knowingly misusing coupons kind of thing, if I just use the word glitch, the video will automatically get like 20 thumbs down. It's funny how it works, right? But if I put a deal that is using digital coupons that attach or something like that, still technically misuse, and I don't put it in the title of the video, people don't thumbs down it as much. It's really weird. It's like people just things to be angry about. Somebody left a comment on my video yesterday, and it was actually this morning when I woke up, and it was funny because I asked them, I said, did you search for penny shopping videos so you could leave angry comments on people's videos? Like, who does that? I feel sorry for you if your life is that boring that you search for things that are going to upset you just so you can leave negative comments on their videos. Like, what the hell? Anyway, I don't know. Give it, come on, guys. We got to get 100 thumbs up before we leave. Please. Please. Pretty please. I'm begging for thumbs up. Please. As a former Family Dollar worker, it depends on your manager, but 99% of the time we are unaware of the penny items. For sure. I agree with that. I know a lot of the people in my area, like I've been checking out and they'd be like, I have no idea how you know about these because I have no idea that these were even a penny. Thank you very much, M's and J's, M's and J Lens. So I don't know, you guys. You guys got anything else you want to talk about before we go? Is it harder to find penny items in new stores? Yes. Because penny items are typically at least a year old. So if your store just opened 3 months ago, you're probably not going to find any penny items. Krista, I wonder if people think it's misuse to have more than one digital account. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, they do. Hey, Queen Bee, you'll learn. Just hang in there. It's not a big window. I think what I'm going to do, here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to wait until air conditioners go on sale, and which they should soon, and just buy an air conditioner to go in that window instead of a screen. I think that's what I'm going to do. I still need screens for the other windows in my house. People were telling me that you can buy like a kit and make your own or something. But I told you guys, I don't know why I didn't realize it. I guess because, we do have an air conditioner in the house, but it's just not in this part of the house. But I did notice after I had this window open for a few days and a lot of moths and flies and stuff had come in, that I started paying attention to the rest of the windows in my house. And this house probably has, I don't know, 12 or so windows and 2 screens. I don't know what they did. Oh, we're up to 138. Yay! Thank you guys. Also, I've noticed in my videos, every time I, especially when we're live and I say, come on guys, give the video a thumbs up, a bunch of people always thumbs down, which is fine because it helps the video. Anyway, you can buy a kit. I think we got ours at Walmart or Maynard's. Krista, I found my first penny item today. Yay! Was it one of the surprise penny items? I'm not even going to attempt to say your name. You know who you are? What is WTG? What's that stand for? What's that mean? I filmed a video at Walmart today, you guys, but I did a lot of the video outside, and I don't know if I'm going to upload it or not, because it was really hot and sweaty, and I feel like I look like I just rolled out of bed most days, but it looked like I've just been dragged through the mud, and I don't know. I'm going to try to get it up for you, though. Way to go! Why didn't I think of that? What was the surprise penny items? The surprise pennies are, if you guys seen the penny list for August 7th, 2018, I put a video up this morning about it. Watch the video. There are at least 4 items we know off that penny list that have surprise pennied. And it's the Peak, P-E-A-K, synthetic motor oil 10W30. And the last 4 of the barcode are on there too for you in that video. The As Seen on TV secret hair thingy. The As Seen on TV dump cakes cookbook. And the STP car treatment something. If you go watch that video and look at that list, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just write those 4 things down and go watch that video and you'll know exactly which ones I'm talking about. The Facebook group is called, the penny shopping group is called Powered by Pennies. And the couponing group is called Powered by Coupons. And my website is called poweredbycoupons.com. See the theme? See? See where we're going? Coupon cops are cray cray. You know, it's funny. I see the other YouTubers making videos about coupon cops and all this crazy stuff, and to be honest with you, I don't recall ever, not one time, ever, getting a comment on my videos that was someone I would consider a coupon cop. Ever. Not one time. They give the video thumbs down, but no one's ever been like, Why would you use more than 2 like coupons? Or never. So I think that it's funny that people do that and people make those videos. Connie, you always do that to me and I can never find your above question. Can you just copy and paste your question a couple of times so I'll see it? I don't see it. I know my husband is sick of hearing about it. Somebody just emailed me a question and it said, can you use paper coupons with the 5 off 20? Good night, Beverly. Yes, Connie, you just have to look at them. Asking for penny items is a no-no. Susan is on it. I think I'm going to do a video why penny items are a secret. I think I will. Probably this week. Because I have been getting a lot. We've been doing more penny shopping videos than couponing videos, which I love, honestly. But I've been getting that question a lot. People are like, why is it not? I don't understand. So. Oh, Stephanie J., I forgot to answer your message. No, not everything on the penny list pennied early. Just those 4 things I mentioned. Elizabeth, you haven't tried penny shopping yet? I like it better than couponing, honestly. It's like fun. You're at work now? Did you guys watch Tony, Couponing with Tony's video? I didn't watch it. I was just curious if you guys did. Did she actually win the lottery? I got her notification of that, and the title of her video is My Winning Lottery Ticket. I got lucky. The reason I didn't watch it is because it sounds like clickbait, and I'm not going to do it. But, I'm not saying anything bad about Tony. I'm just saying, my first thought was, oh God, I hope if she did win money, she didn't just post it on YouTube. Yes, she did $20. See, that's clickbait. Come on. No shame in that game though, because, I mean, I did a live penny shopping video that wasn't live, so, I mean, I guess I don't have room to talk. My first thought was, oh no, I hope she didn't win the lottery and post it on YouTube because we know where she lives, and I just thought if you did win a substantial amount of money that people would, you know, I was concerned for her safety. Today is the first day you've ever heard of penny shopping. I think I'm going to be hooked. Oh my goodness, you're in for it. It's so exciting. I wish I would have started my YouTube channel when I first started penny shopping, but I didn't even know YouTube videos existed at that point in my life, because I was very, excited about it. I remember, thinking to myself, oh my God, 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 don't jump up and down in the store. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, because it's so exciting. It's legal shoplifting. It's what it is. She lives in my city somewhere. That's cool. She seems like a nice person. I'm not saying anything bad about her at all. Respect. I have respect for her. She's been on YouTube for quite a long time. I hate that she hasn't been posting really videos like she used to. I feel like she's not interested in YouTube anymore, honestly. It's the feeling I get when I watch her. And she used to be one of the my favorite people to watch, so I hate that. But I think we all kind of probably you guys probably feel that way about me sometimes too, I'm sure. Hey, Krista, do you know if there's anybody out there that would be interested in buddy penny shopping? I totally do not. I absolutely do not recommend. I do not, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, I do not recommend finding a penny shopping buddy that lives in the same area as you. I don't see anything that could come good of it. I don't. I think it's going to make you a little bitter. I don't know. I think maybe if you find somebody who is a little far away than you, that might be okay. You know what I mean? Like somebody who lives like an hour away. But somebody who lives in the same city, I don't think that's a good idea. That's just my personal opinion. I am not always right. We know that. It's the Dollar General Penny Finder app. If you search YouTube for Dollar General Penny Finder, I actually did a tutorial on that app a long time ago. And in the description box of my tutorial is the direct link to download the app. Or you can just search the App Store for Dollar General Penny Finder. It's $2.99. It's a one-time fee. You only have to pay it one time and you're done. And I definitely, now I'll be honest with you. Let me tell you the truth. Every time we talk about Dollar General Penny Finder, there's like one or two people who says, it doesn't work for me. I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. And I don't mean blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't care about what they say. Because obviously I do care. That's what I'm telling you. So there are a few people who don't like it, but for the majority of the people love it. I love it. I think for $2.99, even if you download it and you pay for it and you hate it, it's worth it to at least try to see if you like it. You know what I'm saying? Terry says, Krista, I agree. I saw two other people in my store today that were couponing and most certainly looking for pennies. I was not happy. I was born and raised in West Virginia, and for the most part. I went to a lot. We moved a lot when I was a kid, so we kind of lived a little bit of everywhere. But then I lived in Tennessee for years, and then we moved back here. But here is not where I was from necessarily. How did you meet your husband? We had a mutual friend, and he had a girlfriend when I met him, and he was really hot, and I was 15 and he was 21, and so I lied to him about how old I was for years, and it's kind of a funny story. So it makes me sound like a homewrecker that he had a girlfriend, but him and his girlfriend apparently were in the midst of breaking up, and we met. Did you make scenarios for this week? Because I couldn't find any. No, I did not. I was going to, but then I just decided not to. Sorry. I had to take a step back from scenarios because Dollar General, just as far as couponing, drove me a little crazy, and so I don't want to just quit, and so I wouldn't. I just had to take a break. And then I realized that 5 off 20 gain scented item coupon was only good for this week, and I was so mad at myself because I would have got off my ass and done it if I realized that earlier in the week. The bad part is I did film some videos in store and all of that. I just didn't finish them. Connie, you and I live in the same area, and my Dollar General Penny Finder app works absolutely perfect in every store in this area. So I don't know if you're doing something wrong. Maybe you're not. You should always refresh the penny list before you go in store if you're using an Android phone. I don't know if you have Android or iPhone, but what type of Walmart video did you film? Hey, Marvetta. Oh my gosh, your YouTube picture is very pretty. You look like a sexy lady. I did a little bit in store, and I also did like a screen share, how to find the rebate when it disappears, and I did a haul video basically, but I filmed some of it at the store. When I go to Walmart and do those videos, you guys seem to really like when I show you the whole process of going to Walmart, finding the items, not too much in store, but like get 5 of these and the picture of the item or the video of the item, and then screen sharing me redeeming the rebates and all of that. You guys seem to like that. I think it's helpful for the new people who are like not used to using the rebate apps. I think it helps them figure out how to redeem their rebates or something. Those videos get a lot of watch time. So I've been, and I love, here recently I like to do Walmart a little bit better than Dollar General as far as couponing. Connie, right, yeah, that's what I have, Android. Okay, so you know how when you open up the Penny Finder, and I think this is in my Penny Finder tutorial, pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure when I told them I was going to make the people who own Penny Finder, before I did that video, I messaged them and said, hey, is it okay if I do a tutorial on your app or whatever? Because I talk to them sometimes. Anyway, she said yes, and if you don't mind, could you mention to refresh the list before you go in the store when you have Android? And I'm pretty sure that was in that tutorial video. So watch that video, Connie. But basically, when you go to the penny list, you know how you pull it down to refresh the list? You need to pull it down before you go in the store. While your signal is really good outside, pull the list down and refresh, and then go in the store and scan things. But I used to have an iPhone, Connie, and now I have it, or I used to have an Android, and now I have an iPhone, and I had my Android phone when I lived here too, and my Penny Finder works great. So I think it's something that you're doing wrong. I mean, it could be maybe you have a different phone service, you know, than I do, but mine works fine. And we shop at kind of the same stores, I think, so. Krista, I have an Obama phone. I had an Obama phone too for a little bit. So I think you're good. I think you just need to refresh the list. Cool. I like to watch people shop. Ha. Excellent. Excited to see. Do you really like to watch people shop? I don't know. I'm always like the live penny shopping videos. I like to do that with couponing and go in the store and show you guys like the kind of edited shopping version so it's not extremely long and boring. But I sped up some of the process in that live penny shopping videos, and a few people complained in the video that it made them like sick to watch it. Like it made them dizzy. Not sick in it. Like they weren't saying it in a bad way. They were just saying, you know. So maybe I'm just too paranoid about it being too boring. I just feel like when I go in the store by myself, it depends on how edited it is, I guess. I wish our Walmart was open 24 hours so I could do, you know how I used to go in Dollar General and do like the best deals this week, and I would be like, the Monster Energy drinks are $3.50, blah, 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 blah. And the Hawaiian Punches are $2.50 this week. I would like to do that in Walmart, but there's always so many people in Walmart. It's easier for me to just like hold the phone and walk through the store and be like, get 5 of these, you know. Anyway. If you don't figure it out, Connie, message me on Facebook. But if you watch my Penny Finder tutorial video, I think it'll help you. They're closing our Walmarts at 12 now. Yeah, mine closes at, I can't remember. I think it's 11 on the weekdays and 12 on the weekends, or maybe it's 12 every day. I can't remember, but they don't stay open all night. I wish they did. If they did, I would probably go there at like 5 a.m. and film videos while nobody's there. It's never made me dizzy at all, but I can understand people that it does affect. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I think too, sometimes I'm just paranoid about my videos. I did notice for like 2 weeks I didn't film any in-store videos, and I did not do that on purpose. You guys like the in-store videos way better than this type of video. It depends on what the video is about, I guess, but I don't know how that happened, because I filmed a lot of videos in store in the last couple of weeks. I just haven't uploaded them. I feel like something's wrong with me. Like I don't know. I'm trying to get it together. Today I did not do any work whatsoever. I stayed up last night to get my penny video done till 5:30 a.m. Today, my brother and his girlfriend come over and we had a little cookout. And I don't normally do those types of things because all I ever do is work. If you guys don't know that, like, I'll go do something with the kids for a little bit and it's right back to work, right back to work, right back to work. Work is really starting to pay off, but and YouTube here is really starting to pay off, but you know, I think that's my problem. I don't take enough breaks maybe sometimes, and I don't mean I need like to take 2 weeks breaks all the time. I think if I just took a day off a week, that would help me. You know what I mean? Because I think working 7 days a week is really just getting to me. Because if it's not this, then I work on my other stuff, and then I just want to scream. So I don't know why you need to know all this, but I'm telling you, that's the cue that it's time to end the video. It was a fun day, for sure. Alberta said, yeah, Connie, if you load the app before you go in the store, you'll be able to scan with it. Yep. I signed up for Ibotta today and used your code, but it still shows your rewards. What am I doing wrong? You have to redeem a rebate. They have to make sure that you're going to use the app before they just give you $10. You can't cash out till you get to 20. So if you, did you redeem a rebate yet? Or did you mean you already did? Working from home is hard. Work-life balance is tough, for sure. It is so hard. When the kids were gone, it was so easy because I just had more time, right? Them damn little kids take up so much of my time. How dare they? Saturday's hard to take off because we got the 5 off 25. That's a pretty important day for us Dollar General couponers. Did you make anything with your reframe yet? No, but I did find my burlap today. My nephew was here, my brother's little boy. He's like 1. And he was going through my cabinets, as all 1-year-olds do. And he found my burlap for me today. I forgot where I put it. So I was really excited about that. I think what I want to do is go to Walmart and make a little burlap reef, and then put some of the stuff I got at the Dollar Tree on the and I'll let you guys see it probably. Even if I don't do a video about it, I'll probably show you. I feel like the more subs you have put a lot more pressure on you to please everyone. Make sure you take care of yourself first, girl. I think that is definitely the truth. I think I might make a video talking about that too. Especially, did you guys see Couponing Stacy's video yesterday? A few of you messaged me to go watch her video, or not to go watch it, but a few of you messaged me or even commented or tagged me or something. You were talking about it and asked me, had I seen it? So I was like, what are they talking about? And I went and watched it. And it's very clear, listening to her video, that she is upset with something that has happened from the other YouTubers too, you know? And I'm glad she says that, because I feel like I complain about the other YouTubers a lot, and nobody has really ever said anything about that in the couponing community that I've ever heard. Anyway, I might just not watch somebody who does, you know what I mean? And not that I'm complaining about it, but I don't know. I feel like it's important to say. I feel like it's important for you guys to know. I don't know. Like, I could never call these people out by names. I just wouldn't do that. I don't feel like it's fair. But there are definitely mean girls that are couponers here on YouTube. And if you knew what I know about them, you probably wouldn't watch them. And I wish I could be like, it's this person, and this person. But I can't. And I don't really know how to handle that situation. And I think that's why I do talk about it publicly. Because I know a lot of the other YouTubers watch my channels, and even if they don't comment on my videos. It's funny, just the other day I was talking to somebody who makes couponing videos that I don't normally talk to. And they said, I know you don't like this. And the only way they knew I didn't like that specific thing is because they watch my videos. But they don't comment. So they just stalk me. I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was interesting that Stacey put out that video and clearly was talking about other people on YouTube. And not only that, I think it is a lot more pressure the more subscribers you get to do good. But I'm doing amazing right now. Like, I have no complaints as far as growth is insane. I've officially gotten 2,176 subscribers in the last 7 days, which is insane. Before, I was lucky to get that a month, just 2 months ago. And so to get that in a week is insane. Absolutely insane. But anyway. I stopped watching other YouTubers about DG. I think it's just too, I want to make you guys aware of it too, because, and not only for myself, I get frustrated when people, first of all, if you're shopping in a store that everybody else is shopping at, you're going to have the same deals. That's just the way it is, right? And this whole mentality of, well, if so-and-so posted the deal about the noodles at Walmart first, every time I mention that deal, I have to mention that person's name. Bullshit. First of all, who goes through every couponer's video before they post a video? No, not me. I don't even watch couponing videos at all most of the time. Unless I see something that's like, oh my gosh, I have to see what that's about. So there's a thing, and there's just a lot of other stuff. Plus, I want you guys to be aware, if you are watching somebody who only has 500 subscribers, and the very next day you see somebody post their video just from a different person, and they copy everything from that person, and they have, 5,000 subscribers, you need to not support the person who's copying. And that's why I want you guys to know about that. Not just for my own selfish reasons, but you guys, if they'll steal from me, they'll steal from people who only have 100 subscribers, right? And the problem is, a lot of times people start a YouTube channel and they really don't know how to coupon, and the only way that they can make videos is from getting deals from everybody else. So all of their deals exclusively come from other people. Trust me, there are a lot of couponers here on YouTube that don't know how to coupon themselves. The only way they do deals is they get them from other people, whether it be in Instagram, Facebook groups, or YouTube. But obviously that's a problem. And those people who I personally know for a fact don't even know how to write their own matchups, do their own deals, never credit anyone for the deals. So clearly they're stealing somebody's information and not giving them credit, Anyway. I'm slowly figuring out what not to watch. Yeah, and that's the thing. You guys just need to be aware of it too, I think. I think it kind of breaks the rule of we have this type of relationship and I'm not supposed to talk about that. But I feel like if I'm quiet about it, it's going to continue to happen. Somebody needs to say that it's happening. I'm not sure if I'm wrong or right to say it, but I think I should say it, even if I don't mention their name. You guys are smart. You'll figure it out. I like getting my DG information from you and Facebook groups, for sure. And if you're just an average, everyday person and you're posting, let's say you do a haul at Dollar General and you got that, and the only reason you did that haul is because you watched my video, you are not obligated to put my name. Technically, nobody's obligated, even if you do steal my video, I guess, right? And my information. But it is the courteous thing to do. Like, what kind of real asshole are you if you don't? And I think the reason people don't is because they feel like it makes them look incompetent. But I don't understand that, because I feel it the exact opposite way. I feel like if I make a video about Kroger, and first of all, knowing, let's use Ohio Valley Couponer as an example, that he always covers all the Kroger deals, the really good deals, right? First of all, why would I sit down and take 3 hours out of my day to come up with my own matchups instead of just helping support him, watching his video, and then telling you guys I did these deals because I watched him. And then some of you might go subscribe to him, and it helps me and it helps him. Like, why wouldn't you help other people? I don't get that. It really frustrates me. We should move on, because I can talk about this forever. Aw, thank you, Courtney. I've commented on some videos saying that I saw a video by so-and-so the previous day. Yeah. And I know not everybody's obviously going to comment. Like, not everybody wants to get involved. And you don't have to. But you got to know that when you're watching videos and these people are stealing other people's information and not giving them credit, you are supporting the person by watching their videos. So the best thing to do is not to give the video a thumbs down. That helps them. Don't give it a thumbs down. Just don't watch them anymore. Don't support them. So, and if you want to comment, you can, obviously. I'm not the boss. But even your comment really helps them, because it's engagement. And even if they delete your comment, still engagement for their video. Anyway, I need more hints. Yep, sure does. Do you make money each video you put up? Yes. Sometimes it's $3, but yes. Justin, anything I need to know other than someone still copying you? We actually wasn't necessarily talking about somebody still copying me. We were actually talking about shelf clearing was the point of this video. We have some surprise penny items at Dollar General. There's 4. The new penny list is up. Other than that, no, you can just probably... Oh, really, Summer? You don't have... It's hard to do Rite Aid because they're all, like, a lot of them are closing. And it's just hard to do videos that don't help a lot of people. you know? I've actually quit doing the ad previews. I started back and then I quit because looking at my analytics, you guys don't watch those. Like, you watch them, I think you watch the first like 30 seconds, and usually I say it's a good ad preview or a bad one. Maybe I should only post the good ones. I don't know. I don't know how we can do that. I don't know. I got to figure that out. I was looking at it last night. Yeah, see, my Rite Aid closed, someone said. It's hard to do those stores that don't have a lot of people who shop there, because I don't want to be spending, because some videos take hours and hours to edit and upload, and I don't know. What should you do when the employees don't let you buy any pennies? All right, so if you can get a hold of the district manager of your area without calling the corporate office, and you could do that by calling the next Dollar General over and being like, hey, I need the district manager to call me immediately. And if you can't get a hold of them that way, then you can call the corporate office, or you can just go ahead and directly call the corporate office. The Dollar General corporate office is open regular business hours, so like Monday through Friday. And you need to call them and be like, hey, I was at a store and they wouldn't sell me penny items. I didn't even know the item was a penny, or it depends on whether they're right. You're going to have to finesse your words, okay? Don't tell them that you were penny shopping. I always say that my sister used to work at Dollar General, and I just happen to know that they, are supposed to sell me penny items. And if they won't, I just tell them that, and it'll solve your problem, okay? If you call the Dollar General corporate office and tell on them, they will fix your problem. It's in the handbook. Like, the Dollar General employees, people get mad at us and comment like on the videos and stuff about penny shopping that we are the ones wrong. It's actually the Dollar General employees who are wrong, not us. If they won't sell you a penny item, they're going against the company that they work for's policy. So you need to fix that immediately. Mine have not, my orders from Walgreens have not yet been canceled, but they've not yet been shipped either. So I don't know what's happening. I've never cleared a shelf. I've grabbed the last item. I will shelf clear with penny items only, probably. Yeah, I think that's good. What are the 4 items? I got the cookbooks and the oil. I always watch your video. Peak synthetic oil. As Seen on TV, Dump Cakes cookbooks. As Seen on TV, secret hair, whatever that is. It's on the list. If you just write down As Seen on TV, secret hair, and you'll see it on the list, and it says the rest of what it's called. And then the last thing is the STP car treatment. It's like a motor treatment or gas treatment or something. It's on the list as well. If we fail, there's Mashalyn J. If we fail to remove penny products from the floor, it is never appropriate to deny the sale or argue with the customer. Right. It says in the policy clearly, if there are any penny items on the sales floor, they are to sell you the items for a penny. Period. Not only if they want to, not they only have to sell you one item, not any of that bullshit. If it's on the sales floor, they sell it to you, whether it be in a box, whether it be on the top shelf, whether it be on the bottom shelf. Period. Oh, thank you, Lydia. I appreciate that. Watching them all the way through helps, for sure. I know that not everyone's going to watch a 80-minute long video just shooting the shit, but, you know. So you don't have to watch them all the way through, but it does help. Just don't click out of them before 6 minutes, okay? Can you tell them you used to work for DG? Yeah. Yeah, I would. You can say that. For sure. Just be like, you know, last week this item was on clearance, so I thought it was on sale and it was a penny and they wouldn't sell it to me. That's all you have to say, really. Usually they don't question you when you call the corporate office. They're just like, you know, what happened? And you tell them everything. If you tell us the name of the copycat, we'll go on the video in 2 minutes. Did you say minutes or seconds? Don't watch for 2 minutes. You got to click out before then. Like 30 seconds. Some do watch them all the way through like me. I don't know the 5-minute watch thing though. I will be sure to do that on all vids from now on. Yeah, if you want to help that person. It just really hurts when you accidentally click on something and click out of it. Like immediately, especially. Okay, I mean, 5 minutes is a good average time, but it's somebody you like. One of you called me on Facebook. Not one of you, but one of my followers called me on Facebook. All right, guys, we got anything else we need to say importantly before we leave? Everybody just left the chat because the phone froze. That's kind of scary. I'm going to message her and say, 50 people just left my video. Please stop. Aw, thanks, Marvita. I don't know that this video particularly was helpful, but I've realized that you guys like to chat on the weekends at night. Krista, how did you initially learn about penny shopping? Do you know what? My whole life, okay, I'll tell you this story really quickly before we go. Some days I just wake up in my life and I feel like I don't know, like I'm living somebody else's life. And I'm like, I don't know how the hell I got here. You know, maybe one day, hold on. Anyway, so looking back on my life, it seems like I was like, God prepared me for this. I swear, it's crazy. I know that sounds crazy, but for real. So anyway, somehow I landed this job, and it was my job that I've told you guys before I had. I made a ridiculous amount of money. It was the best job ever. I loved it. It was perfect for me. I'm a very competitive person. That was the only thing that drives me. I am so competitive, even with Jason. I am so competitive about everything. It's what I care about. I don't know why. Anyway, that job was perfect for me, and I actually trained this girl. I trained everybody at that job, and I trained this particular girl, and me and her kind of become somewhat friends, and then we had a falling out. Anyway, we ended up being friends on Facebook. And this girl, we kind of knew that she couponed at that job or whatever, but we never really talked about it. And then I quit working that job, one day I was on Facebook and she posted her penny haul that she had gotten for like 12 cents, and it was a bunch of like Tennessee shirts, like college shirts and random penny items, you know, good penny items like shirts, and I think she had some home items like rugs and stuff like that. And apparently she was trying to post it in a penny shopping group and accidentally posted it on her regular Facebook timeline, and she hurried up and deleted it, and I was like, what the hell? So I messaged her and I was like, how did you get all that stuff for 12 cents? And she was like, Dollar General penny shopping. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? And she was like, you buy stuff for a penny. And we did have a falling out. So I wasn't, I don't know, I didn't want to talk to her about it. So I researched the hell out of Dollar General penny shopping and found this really poppin' Facebook group. At the time, it was a really happening Facebook group. There was a lot of people in there. People posted every day. And so I, for like a month, until I got up enough courage to go to Dollar General, I stalked that group and I read every post, every comment, everything, and went penny shopping. And I remember the first time that I went penny shopping. I remember specifically where I was at, what I got, everything. And hey, Martha, it's okay, but yeah, it's okay. Anyway, I was just letting you know because you kept sending me messages and it kept freezing the phone. So anyway, that's what happened. I don't know if that's a good story or not, but that's how it happened. There's a few, and I don't know. I don't watch their videos enough to know, I guess, that I've ever, I don't know. All right, y'all got anything else you want to say before I go? Because I swear, I'll be like, I'm ending this live stream, and y'all be like, ask me another question, something. It's like y'all know that I'll talk about you ask me stuff that you know I'll talk about forever. It's funny. You need a hitman or a hint man. Why do they try to say there's no penny deals anymore before I even ask? That's why we say don't ask the employees about the penny items or penny sales, because sometimes they just do that. I don't know. I have a store that does it. I walk in the store and the guy will be like, I already pulled all the penny items off, or we don't have any more in our store, or items aren't going to a penny anymore, or, you know. And then here I come pushing out 2 carts out of his store, and I'm like, oh, you missed a few. And he'll always stand there while I'm checking out at the end of the register like this. It kind of makes me feel good inside to get a lot of penny items in his store because he does that. I don't know why. It's a good honey hole, Marvetta. If you ever want to go penny shopping, I'll tell you which store it is so you can go hit them up. I always find stuff there. Always. One day I would like to go in there with a lot of time and look for random penny items. You know, like that penny list that we have for the 14th. It's harder to find those penny items because they're not like all purple dot items. They're like random items, you know. Some of them are completely random, and so most of the time those are missed. Just think, it took me 2 hours to do that video to look for all of the items on that list. It took me at least 2 hours in the store to look for all the items on that list. Do you think the Dollar General employees are going to spend 2 hours looking for those penny items to pull? Hell no. They ain't. They don't have time to do that. Last time there was a large random penny list, I found nothing till we want to find some coffee. I really want some of that Folgers. Sorry, Martha. I wasn't trying to be mean in the message, but you called me and like 50 people left because it froze, and then you kept... I appreciate your messages, though. I don't want you to take that the wrong way. I just asked you to wait until I was done. Do you do garage sales? No. I do sell my stockpile, though, but I don't do it as a garage sale. And I probably wouldn't. I feel like that's too much work. And especially now that I do YouTube and stuff. Not that I'm so amazing or great or anything special about me. But I try really hard for people not to know like where I live or anything like that. So I would never have a sale like that at my house, just in the event that random people would stop and know where I live. What would we do without you? You would be bored on Saturday night. For sure. No, Mashlin J. As long as you don't put it in a Rubbermaid box and put the lid on it, you're fine. I maybe put the bags of candy over the coffee can in the clearance section yesterday because I really wanted a coffee. I feel pretty guilty about it too. Hey, yes, Sophie and everybody else. I try not to check out when there are a bunch of people in line. Or I know it's like that's impossible to check out and try not to let anybody get behind you. But I have had cases where I was buying penny items and somebody got behind me that had a big mouth and would announce to the whole store that I just paid, 20 cents. Yeah. Said the manager told them to ring up penny items. I got some Peak brand motor oil today and the cashier rang up too and gave me the rest. Said the manager told them not to ring up penny items. Okay, so I'm on the fence about this, okay? I had this conversation with my store manager about, do the employees get in trouble for selling penny items? The store manager flat out told me, I think something bit me. My store manager flat out and told me no. We did talk about maybe if they had like a district manager that's really an asshole about it, about selling penny items, they might get written up or something. So that's up to you. So if you guys don't understand, so this person, and I've had this happen to me, and I've disputed it. I've said, I'm not taking nothing out of the store that you didn't ring to the register. Sorry. That's shoplifting, kind of. I don't know. This person in the chat says they went to the store and the cashier said they only rang up 2 penny items because the manager told them not to ring penny items through the register. What would you do? I mean, you could take them and just be happy about it. You could say, I'm not going to do that because that's shoplifting. You could, I don't know. I don't know the right answer to that. No, I did not get a screen, and something bit my leg. They aren't even keeping them in store. Well, they are supposed to pull the penny items. That's what they're supposed to do. They void out penny items. Like if they get in trouble, I'd know for a fact that voids are a bigger deal than penny items. So if they ring up a penny item and then void it, they're idiots. Sometimes I think what happens is they just hear, like a lot of the Dollar General employees will join like the Facebook groups for penny shopper, or like the Facebook groups for Dollar General employees, and it's kind of like the telephone game where that, like Kelsey said earlier, people will say we get fired if we sell penny items, and so everybody just kind of believes that. I think that's kind of what happens sometimes, for sure. District manager said that when corporate office gets involved, cashiers void the sale. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were getting in trouble for penny items, that's what you would do, right? You would just void the sale. But they do get in trouble for void, so it's probably a catch-52. I don't know. I know for a fact that, like, unless you're buying thousands of penny items, hundreds and hundreds and thousands of penny items from that store, or somebody is, they're not going to get in trouble for selling a couple penny items. Like if you found 10 and they're like, we can only ring 2 of these up, they're probably just being a little, I don't know what to tell you to do. That's up to you and how you feel ethically about that situation. You could call corporate and let them know, but keep in mind, if the manager told them to do it, okay, then the manager's going to take the fall. The manager just might be scared to get in trouble because of what they've heard from other people, or you know what I mean. I don't know that I would call the corporate for that. I don't think I would. I don't want anybody to ever get in trouble because of me, ever, unless they deserve it. That is what I'm saying. Cashiers nor managers do not get in trouble. However, when they void, they definitely will get, for sure. Like that's stupid, for sure. I'm sure the store employees do not get in trouble for penny items unless the store sells hundreds. Yeah. Unless they're just not doing their job. All right, I gotta go smoke a cigarette, so I definitely gotta go. Hey guys, please give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Go watch the penny list video if you didn't already. That would be really helpful if you did, and left me a comment on that video and gave the video a thumbs up on that video. And I'm going to try to edit the Walmart video. I really didn't mean for this live video to go so long. I should have known that it would, but I didn't mean to, because I want to go try to fix that Walmart video, even though I'm like hot and sweaty outside, look like I've been dragged through the mud a couple times. We might just make it black and white. Maybe you won't see all the mascara down my eyes. And okay, try penny shopping next week. Good luck. I think I'm going to do another penny in-store penny video. Look, Jason has a shirt with a pocket right here. And yesterday, or the other day, whenever it was, and I put my phone in the pocket to see if I could like bend and move and the phone would fall, and it didn't. The only problem is it's a long sleeve shirt. But I think I need to find me